Hey guys, Cody here at Zapping Pro Outdoor. Today we're going to be going over the 2024 versus the 2023 RZR XP 1000. All right, I'm going to start from the bottom and we're just going to work our way up. So this is going to be kind of an odd comparison. This is a sport model and this is a premium model. Okay, on the sport model on this 24, it's going to come with 29s, just like the sport model on the 23 did. On this premium though, you step up, you get 30s. It's wonderful. We've got improved Walker Evans needle shocks on this 24 model that offers more travel and adjustability than the previous year 23 model. Total redesign. Obviously you can see, if I'll get out of the way here, the front end is a little bit more sleek, a little bit more aggressive on this. They've changed the headlight style, they've changed the hood, the front radiator guard, you know, things of that nature. Something that a lot of people are going to appreciate. I don't know if you can come over here just a little bit. That the 23 had, you see, got all this room here, right? If you hop on over to the 24, I can't do that, right? Full door. That means less dust, less dirt, less mud, unless you're into that sort of thing. And this does come standard on even the sport model 2024. It's not just a premium, where the premium 23s came with the lower door inserts and the fang lights and everything. This is straight up standard. Instead, you get a roof standard on the 2024, which I know a lot of people are gonna like. Everybody wants a roof, right? So you finally get one. You do get this front bumper. I know, like I said, this is a premium model. This does come on the sport models as well. You do get this kind of almost Baja style front bumper. It's a little bigger than that, but you do also get this toe strap. Obviously no toe strap there. You might not be able to see it, but you do have like a little slot, actually. Yeah, James, come on over here. So you can see down here in the bottom here, how you've got that divot there. Allows the windshield to kind of sit into that and creates a better seal. You don't get, you know, if you're on a rainy day, you're getting less rain and mud into the cab because of that. And these windshields and accessories are supposed to be way easier to install on these 24 models. Also something you can see here is the windshield does actually tuck up underneath this roof, quite far actually. So you've got less of a gap there as well. So moving into the cabin or the cockpit, get ready for this, right? Let's do this first. Hold on, let's come over here. Let's come over here, right? A lot of people thought this was cool. A lot of people did not like this. Both these doors open up suicide, right? 24 model, check it out. Normal, imagine that. Now rears, can you believe that? How neat is that? All right, getting in here to the cockpit, stepping into it. I will tell you, these seats are leaps and bounds more comfortable than the 23 model. Also, you're probably used to having your dash right here, right? Your gauges and things. No, not anymore. Wide open, better visibility. Your gauge or your dash is over here, your instrument cluster, which when I saw it for the first time, I was like, that's gonna be really weird. Why would you want that? Until you actually sit in and ride in it, it works really well. And now you've got all this room where you don't have stuff in your way. Instead, storage, more storage. It's got a little phone holder in here, right? You set it right in there. You close it, doesn't move, closed with magnets. Awesome. Also, something else you get on the premium model, which you did not get on last year's premium model, factory Rockford Fosgate audio. Don't worry, you don't have to worry about getting a stereo after you buy the unit. So you've got speakers here and here. Tons more leg room in this thing, in the front and the rear. So this seat is adjustable if I can find it. This is all the way back. You've got plenty of room to move in the front if the straps weren't holding me in place because they're doing their job. You step up to the back here, right? I've got this front seat all the way back here, but I can still step in and I've got plenty of leg room. And you know, I'm 6'1"-ish, 6'2". I don't know how many times I've said that on this YouTube channel. And I feel perfectly roomy back here. You've got your, oh shit, handles back here as well. So if you need to hold on for dear life, you can. All right, well now we haven't given this 23 model any love for this entire video. So I'm gonna show you kind of how I fit in this. Show you the differences between the 24. So I step into this, right? And I know I've been talking about how great and how comfortable that thing is. Don't get me wrong. this 23 model is a fantastic unit. They've just improved it even further for 24. So I'm sitting in here. One thing I noticed immediately from just getting out of the 24 model is the visibility, like I was saying. The steering wheel, it could just be the steering wheel sitting a little bit higher, but it feels about the same, but I kind of got the steering wheel in my face, so I feel like I'm sitting a little bit lower, a little bit more into it. And then of course I've got the gauge cluster right here in my face as well, you know, where on the other one it's right over here. You do still have some storage over here, not nearly as much because you got both those pockets over there on the 24 model. And then you've got this little one down here for your bits and bobs and such. But you know, it does feel pretty spacious. This is as far as it's gonna go back here. I do feel a little bit more cramped in this, but still nothing to really complain about. So let's hop in the back seat of this and see how it feels for a taller dude. So immediately this looks like it's not gonna be fun at all, but we're gonna try anyways. All right. So yeah, there's no beating around the bush here. This back seat kind of sucks compared to the 24 model. Not gonna lie to you. If you have a smaller person in here, maybe somebody who's like Fabio's size, which we've seen on the channel before, he'd probably fit fine. But me, I'm feeling a little bit cramped up. You can see it took me a second to kind of get in it there, figure out how to make it work, but I made it work. So now getting out, you see the problem that you run into. Yeah, comfort, definite improvement on the 2024 model, for sure. That almost, I kind of out of breath. Something we just noticed. So obviously I just sat in that after I'd sat in this. Me and cameraman James here, we're sitting here talking about it. Why is it so much easier to get in this, right? Of course I do have more leg room, but you'll see here, right here, there's space where there wasn't previously. So now when I'm getting in here, my foot just kind of works its way right in there. And I do feel like I could even get my toesies under here on this driver's seat, which I don't know if that's gonna arise any problems or not. There's only gonna be one way to find out, and I'd rather not be the one to find out. All right, also on this 2024 model is a new improved chassis, 25% stiffer than last year's model. They also got a new engine, new transmission. New transmission, smoother, quieter than the prior year model. Of course, everybody wants a nice quiet ride. Hard to get that in a side-by-side, but you can make it work. The new engine, last year's model had 110 horsepower, 24 model, 114 horses, all somewhere in this general vicinity. I don't know how they do it. It's a lot of horses. Let's get down to the part you've all been waiting for. Price, $21,899 MSRP. Not for one of these, but one of these in a two-seater. $20,999 for one of these in a two-seater sport model. Let's be honest, that's the starting price for both of these RZRs, period. Now, we've said a lot of great things about this 24. We've said maybe the not nicest things about this 23. When you're making a direct comparison, they've taken everything they did well on this and they've just further improved it on the 24. Let me be very clear, this is not a bad machine. This is a fantastic machine. I sell the crap out of these and people love them. So with that being said, if you give us a call, I can get you the best deal on one of these. Maybe there's some rebates and stuff that I can't talk about on video for one of these. You never know until you call us here. 573-243-1975. Sappington Pro Outdoor, Jackson, Missouri. Deliver nationwide, lifetime powertrain warranty on either one of these, man. Oh, if you want to see this thing in action, click here, maybe here, I don't know, wherever you're gonna put it, James. Come see this thing in action. Got a video of us riding trails. I didn't get to go, I slept in, forgot to set my alarms, pretty sad about it, but James and Colin and Keegan all had a bunch of fun without me. So check it out. All right, see ya.